Hey, so today we're going to play a game called Uptown, which is an edition of Blockers, which is the more common name, that has kind of a 1920s theme. It's an abstract strategy game where we're going to be placing these tiles on the board that have different symbols on them, or letters or numbers, and trying to form the smallest number of groups. You want to have most of your tiles in one or two big groups, ideally, at the end of the game. It's really simple, so we'll just jump in, show you how it works, and then we'll play the game. So you're going to start with all of these tiles, and you'll take them and shuffle them up, and you will draw 5 tiles to place on your little tile board here, and the rest are going to stay face down, and you'll draw from those over the course of the game. So you have 5 available to play from. And as you can see, each one has either a letter or a number or a symbol on it. You have one of each symbol, one of each letter, one of each number, and then you also have this dollar sign that is a wild card that you can place anywhere on the board. It's really obviously... D can be placed anywhere in this D row, so you put this down anywhere. Numbers, 9s, anywhere in the 9 column. The saxophone can be anywhere in the saxophone groupings. And at the end of the game, ideally you want to have the fewest number of groupings, so, if you can have all of those together in one group, that's one group. Where if they were split up, then that's 2 different groups, and that's worth fewer points at the end of the game. So as you go through the game, you're going to be trying to get as many of these together as possible so that you have one big long chain of your color, and then maybe one other smaller grouping that you couldn't do anything with. And at the end of the game, you'll have 4 tiles that you won't have played. Now, other players are going to be trying to do the same thing, and when you play one of these tiles, you're able to replace one of your opponent's tiles. So, this orange dollar sign could come in here anywhere and take one of my tiles. But the key part of this rule is you can't split up a group. So you can't turn one group into 2. So you couldn't take like this 4, for example, because now you've split a group. So you can only play onto the ends. So you could take this 9. You could take out one of these, really any of these, because that would still be one group. The eye down here, or these cards or lamppost, but you can't take the car because that would split this group up. So, over the course of the game, you'll be taking each other's tiles and trying to conquer from each end of a group, because you can't split them, to try to consolidate your own groupings. The game ends when each player has drawn their last tile and played one of their last 5. So you'll have 4 tiles that don't get played. In the 2-player variant of the game, each player is going to be playing 2 different colors. So it's kind of a simulated 4-player game, but you can't use your second color to take any of the tiles of your other color. So I could never use, if I was playing blue and orange, I could never use my orange tile to take one of mine to try to consolidate an orange group. So you end up blocking yourself in the 2-player variant with your 2 colors. So you have to be really careful. And you'll see a lot of that in our gameplay, because we're going to play a 2-player game. At the end of the game, like I said, you just are counting the number of groupings. So here, blue has 2 groups, because we have all of these in one big long chain, and then one here. If these weren't here, we have 3 groups, 4 groups. So it's really easy and obvious for counting. Whoever has the fewest is the winner.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat where none of my stuff really correlates. Oh man, I'm getting over there into the wine bottles. I'm going to get over here into fancy cars from the 20s.
Okay. See how you feel about...
Oh man, G and H. Building a wine bottle empire.
Yep. The king of champagne.
I'm expanding my car empire into lampposts.
Okay.
Oh man, into saxophones over there. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either.
Guess I should put my phone on silent so it doesn't make noises. Since
Maybe.
we're gonna get a ridiculous number of emails. Well, let's see how you feel about me shutting down your saxophone empire. Oh no! You shut down my saxophone empire. Oh, I should probably draw a new tile in blue. Okay. That was the most thrilling saxophone empire I've ever had. I'm going to start a fancy man empire up here. Oh no. A fancy man empire expands to street lamps. Oh no, what's happening? Somebody who said they didn't have anything that connected. You seem to have a lot of connecting things. Okay, I guess I'm starting a lady empire up here. Which includes a diamond ring franchise. Oh.
But
my lady empire cut down in its prime.
well, your ladies are still going strong. I'd say you even have a monopoly on ladies right now.
My tiles are terrible.
Yeah, I think it's best to not really concern yourself too much with it.
I guess I'm gonna expand my man empire into twos.
That's probably a good play.
It's two mans. Oh man. So 5. You know what I think of that? I think of that.
About as much as I think of it.
Yeah. Oh no. My 5 is not long for this world, is it?
Mm.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Well, you just start a new empire somewhere.
I guess.
Move some.
None of my things correlate to anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
And there's not like a dump everything and start over kind of.
Nope. Kind of just have to make do with what you have. No. There are the A's. Hmm. Yeah, it's terrible. Oh.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
I don't think you'd be super offended. Mm. 1 and 2. No.
No more ladies for you.
Guess not. It's gonna become a saxophone empire instead.
Once again, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Oh no. We've been cut off. Oh. The game changer.
Great.
Okay. What did you play? Oh no! A lady? I don't want to do that. Do this. I don't want to do that either, though. I kind of do. Well, let's do this. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So I don't want to play these. I don't want to play these. Which only leaves me with either blocking myself or blocking myself.
That's why they call it Uptown.
Yep. Okay, it's what I have to do. It's the only thing I have open as an option. Use my fancy cash dollar sign.
Is that a wild?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. Oh man, you blocked yourself or blocked yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's not how that works.
What are you doing?
I was like, the ring goes in one of these three slots.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, there. No, that was not how it works. So it goes in one of these three, and I don't really care which one it goes into. So there you go.
I mean, it could also technically replace my ring up there.
Yep.
If
It could.
wanted.
It certainly could.
I'm just saying that it is a
That's
place.
true. Let's go Big H.
Oh, man. You're coming back. Oh.
Oh no, not the ring that I just put down. Oh. Why?
Just because you were so happy about it.
Do this. I'll do that.
I have more bad news.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, the H. Terrible. You already play?
Yes, I played the lady.
Okay, I didn't see you do it.
She's
Um.
that's a bold move.
Yep, it was the boldest of moves. Oh, I can't do that.
What you trying to do? Wipe out your own color?
No,
Like an idiot?
no. There are so few places that I can play any of these tiles. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and be down here in Cardland.
Oh!
Like... Oh no.
Lady!
Wow. What yellow tiles do you have there? And I... 2, 4, 5, 6. Trying to figure out what I have left in my stack. No, it can't be that. It can't be that. It can't be that or that. It's just gonna be garbage, isn't it? Yes. It's gonna be worthless things. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
I think I can play one of my things. That's one I can put down.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I figured you were.
I'm very okay with that.
Pretty sure you want to be heartbroken. No. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. only I could have done anything to stop that.
I mean, I don't know why you're worried about it. Like, I cannot possibly merge the other groups I have, so... Mm-hmm. I can do that.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that, is there? Okay.
What are these going to even put down? I physically can't play that. Like, I can play this. Oh, great.
So you have to play all 5 of the remaining tiles in our last group, is that right?
I don't know, I didn't read the rules. If that's true, that sucks.
Take a look and see how we actually... what it says for how we get to the end.
After all players draw their final tiles, everyone gets one final turn, then the game ends.
Okay. So we're going to play all but 4 of our last set of tiles, too.
No.
Well...
I mean...
Is there any chance that... No, that's not a thing. Is there any chance? No, there's not a chance. Nothing that would help me there. Is there any chance of that? No. Can you uncover my blue tiles over there so I can see what I might be drawing still? Nope, okay. I'm pretty sure that no matter what I do, I'm just gonna give myself a group that I can't do anything with, and then probably give myself another group I can't do anything with. So... here's an 8. Yeah, that's about what I thought I had. Yeah.
Okay. So I have 5 groups. You have 4 groups.
Yep. That's it.
You're the Uptown.
I am the Uptown. It's Uptown.
Yep.
Blockers.
Yep.
What do you think about this 1920s re-theme of blockers?
I think it's very good.
Why not?
Well, we are specifically talking about this 1920s re-theme of blockers. Let's just take a moment and think about the nature of a game like blockers, which would have been colors and shapes, probably. Maybe numbers.
Probably letters and numbers in the same way, yeah. We haven't played Blockers, the actual edition, so...
But It's, probably
Probably the same, yeah.
probably the same. Someone looked at that and thought, hey,
This would be great if I slapped some 1920s cars and
If we
guys
had
in tuxedos. And,
saxophones,
yeah.
little skylines.
Bottles of champagne. Yeah.
Um,
Street post lamps.
so, if you are really struggling with which version of blockers to get, if you need blockers, I would say you probably don't need Uptown, because I don't believe this theme adds anything to it. It might even detract from the experience because you're sitting there and you're like, all right, I'm going to put down my fancy man tile and there we go. And it's hard to take it seriously, I guess.
Sure.
The colors are kind of just weird.
Kind of, yeah, weird shades that are like a little garish in like the red, but then most of the rest are like kind of muted and strange.
So, like, this edition I don't think is the edition to go with.
Okay.
Stepping back from that and talking about the game itself.
Mechanically, yeah.
I don't think it's very good. It might just be that it's not a good 2-player game.
I think it's a terrible 2-player game.
Because it has you play as 2 colors, and if you have a situation where you're putting things down, you're like, oh, well, I could move here. Oh, no, I can't because that's my other color, and I can't remove my own color from the board. So you're hurting yourself by putting tiles down.
Yeah.
And that's just not enjoyable, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's a really bad 2-player game in simulating the 4-player game, but also having that additional restriction.
Even if I were in a situation where I had 3 to 5 people, I wouldn't suggest this game. So
neither would
I can't fathom that being, well, you only play with 2 players. It really shines with 3 players. Like, I still wouldn't pick this over much of any other game out there. So, it feels like you're really inhibited by the tiles you draw. You might just have random nonsense that is all over the map and you can't do anything about it. It feels like if it wants to be a pure strategy game, you shouldn't be drawing tiles blindly. You should be putting them down. Like, you should have access to all of them and put them down in a fashion, I don't know. But it feels just kind of like just through sheer luck, one person could start out with all their tiles in one group or a straight line or something, and you can't do anything about it, and then they'll win. Anything you want to say?
No, not really.
It?
I mean, you touched on the main points that I have against it too, that I think it's just kind of boring and oddly restraining in ways. Like, I understand why you can't cut other players' groups in half, like why that's a basic mechanic of the game, but it also means that toward the end of the game, you just kind of sit there going, okay, well, I can't play any of these tiles. Like, you hit a point where you have a bunch of tiles that are unplayable and tiles that
will hurt you.
You're just going to place like one tile off by itself and create an extra group that lowers your score because you can't do anything else. You can't decide like, okay, I'm done placing tiles. So I think it's just kind of weirdly restrictive like that.
So I think there are just better abstract strategy games out there. There are just better games out there. So there's not really any reason why I'd recommend this game to anyone.
Yeah, I agree.
3.5.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Okay.
Uptown. Probably stay away from blockers in Uptown, in our opinion.
I got nothing.
That's about how I feel after playing Uptown.
Yeah.